Hello, collective. Welcome back to another collective message. Welcome back to Infinite Light and Love 888. I am Juka, and you are very welcome here. We're creating a safe space to learn about our shadows, bring them to the light, and how to integrate those energies, which is a perfect example of the message coming through today. Oh my gosh, I'm excited for this reading. So, this starts out, well, first of all, I just saw 33 on the timer. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm recording this on Valentine's Day. So, this isn't a love reading per se for partnerships. This is a love reading for self. We're embodying the energy of Valentine's Day and how we celebrate that now and what that means for us, and embodying it with what's actually happening here at this moment. As of yesterday, Saturn, from what I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, Saturn has moved into Aries. And I was told last night that there was going to be a big energy shift today. So the day after that happening. And for me, it really did. So if that comes up, I'll go into that in a little bit. But what is being brought to my attention is this energy of love, true love, and self-love, and then this merging of these two energies of Saturn and Aries. And so what I'm picking up on is a merging of a fatherly energy, an inner masculine, inner child energy, okay? And because what I'm seeing in my mind's eye as I say these two merging, what I'm seeing is the Emperor and the Sun card. And that is the very mature and structured version of masculine energy, and the very innocent and the very pure energy of masculine, before we were taught what masculine should mean or does mean by other people's beliefs, okay? So there's a merging here of these two energies. And the message that I received is it's to emerge into a more authentic self within, okay? And as each of us do this, we will start seeing this collectively in the world, okay? Or you might see, yes, you could see this in the world happening before you realize it. That could be mirroring to you. Okay, I just saw 311 when I said that, so maybe that has some message for you. So I noticed a big energy shift within myself this morning. When I woke up, I thought, you know what? I want to go clean the bathroom. I want to clean the tub and clean this whole bathroom. I want to get it done because I really want to take a nice, relaxing, nourishing bath. And I had termed it as giving myself a Valentine gift. And that's incorporating that masculine energy of doing in with the energy of love and taking action. This Aries, it was merging them all together. And it's not like I had to clean the bathroom. It's I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that for myself. It brought me joy in doing so and knowing that it's like this completion, okay? That this act was going to bring so much more joy to my life. And I feel like we're going to start seeing that more and more in the world reflected to us, okay? So, truer desires, no matter what that is, true desires, and having fun. Aries is about, being extroverted and independent and getting out there and doing those things. It's a very creative space. You get this inspiration and you just go for it. And then Saturn has a little more structure, right? It's like, now think about that. Or there, there may be a resistance to that, or a maturity. So there's this emergence of the inner child, and the masculine, mature masculine. And as they come together, they're forming this strong foundation, this stronger foundation. And X could be important for you. X marks the spot. X, this emergence, a crossroads. I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't ever do this, but that just kind of came forward. So it's like you're making space and creating a plan to incorporate more fun into your life. You may find yourself doing things and you're like, oh my gosh, why did I do that? That was so silly, or that was immature, or what have you. And what I'm getting is that it's because Aries is influencing places where maybe we have been a little too structured, a little too stern. And then Saturn maybe questioning something over here and helping the inner child structure this time for themselves, to take this creative idea and form a plan with it so that it actually goes somewhere. So I keep hearing the word willy-nilly. So you're not just out there willy-nilly running around doing things. You're doing it with purpose, an inner purpose. I just saw 707 on the timer. This inner person, that authenticity, this inner, I'm hearing persona. Okay. So there's things about us that are shifting. We're shifting into this newer authenticity of ourself. And remember, masculine energy is within all of us. So this isn't just men. This is you ladies too, who embody more of a masculine energy. And we're going to see examples of, or maybe even some pushback, one way or the other, if we are being too stern or if we are being too willy-nilly, okay? Because I was seeing this butting heads, and it's like dominating for the space. Kind of like that father-child argument. So there may be a butting heads, and I'm picking up that vision of that happening in nature with animals, the masculine energies fighting for dominance. Okay. And so I pulled 2 cards as I sat down here just to get this started. So funny. We have card 36, Beyond Fear. And we have card 22, Mastery. And I feel like this is really representing both of those energies. The Aries, beyond fear, going out there, doing your thing, having fun, taking risks, taking chances, and then mastering something, becoming this authority and mature person, being, okay? So perfect. I've been guided to get all the cards out here and then tap into this full energy. I'm seeing the deck sitting here with Gaia, and on the bottom of the deck that I pulled from the Oracle of Portals is the underworld. And it's a feeling of we're pulling this new energy from the planetary system into our world, into the here and now. And so there's going to be a lot of shifts and a lot of changes. And within that, what I'm hearing is it's very important for the inner feminine to embrace, assist, and support this new emergence of the inner masculine, this enlightenment, this elevation that's bringing us to our most authentic self. Man, when I get to channeling, words just blah, blah, blah. They don't word. Okay, so what's coming out? Aphrodite. Again, love, beauty, pleasure, passion, creation. Archangel Zadkiel. Goodness, forgiveness, finding your true self. Yes, you're strengthening the relationship within and releasing these negative influences. Okay, so that reminds me of something else that I had written down here. We're going to step into new leadership styles. Something that could look very different. That could be, that's this softening of the structure. Maybe having a little more fun in the workplace. It can also be structuring your fun, planning, preparing for. I'm just seeing a racquetball court. So that may be significant for someone, but and booking time for that. Like in golf, you set a tee time. So something about structuring your things that you truly enjoy and have fun with, structuring the guy time instead of just like, I don't know, happening with each other. It's actually setting a plan. Hey, let's get together. I'd love to talk to you about blah, 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 this new idea that I have. Let's set a time. Are you available Tuesday at 6? Something like that is coming together. Being and creating this stronger leader within yourself. More acceptance of mistakes. So bringing grace to that situation. It's like seeing yourself as the inner child and say, I've been through that before, and here's how I learned, or here's what I've learned over time. So there may also be a lot of mentoring of masculine energies mentoring us and us mentoring others. I'm seeing you're going to be shifting between the teacher and the student, okay? A lot of teachable moments, and especially in nurturing the softness. Okay. Archangel Michael, truth and justice. Yes. So as you journey through this, you are going to learn more about courage and your safety, your stability within, and your truest self. It's Archangel Michael brings truth to help you find your truest self. It's not that you're not being true to yourself now. This is an enlightenment, an elevation, a higher consciousness that we are bringing in through love into our inner cells, our inner world, okay? Then we have Melchizedek, the first high priest, the gatekeeper of light. Yes, you're at this threshold of an enlightenment, okay? It helps spiritual path and initiatory steps to align with the light. So, There's going to be awakenings happening within us. There's going to be awakenings happening within others. And we're all collectively, we're all interconnected. We're all doing this together. And then we have the Lemurians, harmony with nature. So maybe you've been out of harmony with your own nature. And that's why you're finding your truest self. So I'm really interested in who this message resonates for. Heart guidance, sending healing and feminine energy. So this is that supporting this enlightenment and the heart healing of the masculine energy. Okay? So there is a start. Let's get into the rest of these cards. Oh, we have Christ consciousness. There's that love, unconditional love. And we have Saint Germain. Oh my gosh, yes. Saint Germain, Saint Valentine today has been very strong for me. Initiation to access. The patron saint of the abused, the abandoned, the hurt, and the heartfelt. So there's going to be a lot of nurturing happening for masculine energies that have been hurt, whether that was through childhood or whether that was through life experience. Okay. All right. From the Soulflower Oracle, Forage, optimism. Okay. So bringing back hope. I chose this deck of the record, the cosmic record, to dive into what lessons are going to be coming forward in this collective's experience. What can they expect? This butting heads. What can they expect to work on or to help others work through? Inner peace. This is the ultimate. This is the goal, is inner peace. The chaos outside is stirring waves within your heart. Remember that you have the right to determine your emotions. Let inner peace summon higher level outcomes for you. This is the whole goal, is so that we can have inner peace and be the master of our emotions. Okay? Be patient with ourselves. Oh gosh, and as I look down, patience. Okay? Having patience with ourselves. Optimism. Opening up. Oh. More vulnerability. Being okay with sharing those inner emotions. Admitting when you have times that you don't feel like you know what you're doing. And Aries is going to help you go beyond those fears. I love this energy. This is going to be going on for the next couple of years. I think it said April of 28. Have faith. This is more faith and more trust in you, in yourself. Results and recognition. Okay? There's that inner child that, played their game and got a trophy. Or it's like not having to have these external things to validate us. It's knowing it from within, having inner peace within, and protect boundaries. Okay, hello, Daddy Saturn. There are times, possibly, that we're out there willy-nilly, okay? And we need stronger boundaries. And we are going to be shown where we need stronger boundaries. Now, that might not feel fun. However, I'm hearing you have the strength and courage to face whatever comes your way because you have the assistance. You're going beyond your fears, okay? So it's rising up to the challenge. Oh, I'm just looked down. Archangel Michael, champion of justice. Champion of justice. Yes. The courage, a spiritual warrior, and boosting your confidence. So every time you overcome a challenge or a fear, it's boosting your confidence. And this is just beautiful. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Pineal gland, pine cones could be very significant for you at this time. I'm feeling like I'm being guided to light this sage. So let's do this real quick and then we're going to get a closing message. This feels like it's this release of that negative energy, okay? Things we were taught, things that we learned. Our current reality is a manifestation of our past thoughts and beliefs. So if we elevate and change and enlighten our thoughts and draw in this new energy of courage and safety and stability within, we don't have to fight so hard out in the world to get what we want. We can draw it into us. Oh, I like that. Okay. So what else do we... Oh, vitality on the bottom of the deck. You're coming to a new place of a stronger vitality within. Have faith. Open up. Be vulnerable. Maybe sharing inner child wounds with someone who creates a safe space, that divine feminine energy that can hold that space for you. Oh my gosh, I'm just realizing yesterday I could not stop playing this song on repeat, and it was Teddy Swims, She Loves the Rain. I just kept that just over and over, and there were so many lines in there that really stood out to me, and that song has to do with because this feminine energy in the song is loving and accepting of what he was portraying of him as being the dark, that because she loves things like that, like flowers, leaving them there until the petals fall to the floor. It's like loving the entire process, even the ending, even the death of something. Loving it all the way to the end, then maybe she could love me. So I feel like that's all incorporated here in this message. All right, let's get some tea leaves here. Tea leaves, closing out this message. Going beyond fear and mastering a side of ourselves, that inner child tapping back into it, creating a plan for fun. Oh my, that was a lot right there together. Okay. And you're willing to fight for it. It's something about you're willing to stand up and come forward with this enlightenment and this most authentic self in full autonomy, ontology. Okay, on the bottom, parrot, someone will gossip about your secrets. And I have a feeling like, well, that might be true, but you're reinventing yourself. So whatever. That was your past. When you've accepted your past, nobody else can call you out on it. Okay? The first card that came out was the club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Okay? That's that headbutt that I was seeing. Saturn and Aries. So, there may be times where you kind of butt heads with someone, even friends, I'm hearing. Rabbit, too much concern with certain parts of love. Intimacy, let's put it that way. Dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. Something about the chopsticks in her hair is kind of standing out to me, and this part of her dress. Okay, I'm being led to the red. And then too much focus on intimacy itself. So that's that root chakra. So there's something about we're working on the root chakra now. And reassessing, realigning what we have passion for and how we go forth with that passion in a more structured manner. Okay? We have cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. There's that red again. That's that interconnectedness, right? The cobweb. We're all connected. I'm seeing the divine, this enlightenment. I'm seeing many different spirits, many different layers. I'm seeing the merging, coming together. Oh, and we did have, because this higher consciousness and the underworld, the root. Okay. We're merging of this old self and this new self. So I feel like this is going to be an acceptance of inner child mistakes. Something about that coming through. You may start noticing that people are experiencing this and they're having more grace with themselves, and then you may experience it in yourself as well. Okay, we have mice, discord among friends or family. Yeah, not everyone is automatically accepting of this new you or your new enlightenment or your new way of thinking, because it's different. Wait, you've changed. And you're like, yes, that's the whole point. I'm here to change. I'm here to evolve. So there could be those rifts, right? Those headbutts. And just know that it's a possibility. And how do you maintain your own integrity in those moments? And you just stand for yourself. And, they can believe what they want to believe, and you can believe what you want to believe. And you're doing it with purpose. That 707, you're doing it with purpose. because your soul desires this. Okay, we have the claw. Be careful, don't take risks. And then we have going beyond fear. So your risk tolerance may be expanding. Okay, I just saw 3003 on the timer. And July. So there could be something significant here. July. Isn't there another eclipse? So today's the 14th, and we have 3 more days before the astrological New Year, celebrating the Chinese New Year, fire horse. Wow, that's very Aries, isn't it? And incorporating that with Saturn, that strength to move forward, this fire energy. Oh, I'm really loving this. Really loving this. I'm just noticing this red, orange, and yellow. And the green, it's something about from the heart down. That's this emergence I was seeing, this cobweb. We are coming into a more aligned version of ourself and strengthening this foundation as we bring this new energy into the world, into the underground. We elevate ourselves and we elevate our relationship with the earth. It's like strengthening the earth is what I'm hearing. I'm not really sure what that means, but I'm strengthening the earth. And I just noticed commitment. So I feel like we're making stronger commitments to ourselves. Or if you've promised yourself that you would take a vacation and then you're like, you know what, it's been 5 years and I've never done that yet. It's creating a plan to do so. What commitments have you made yourself that you haven't done yet? And taking a look at that and reassessing and reevaluating what really makes you happy and what lights you up, and what are you going to make time for and what are you not? What doesn't work for you anymore? So I love this reading. I am so... I feel blessed to bring this message forward today. I feel so grateful today. I just saw 32 on the timer. I'm just in love today. This self-love. I am in love because I am love. And it's beautiful. Being in this energy, my heart just feels so big today. So I hope you take this message and you are able to internalize this for yourself and take what resonates, take what doesn't, and just know that we're collectively going through some big changes here, and we're all here to support each other. So if this message resonated with you, hit the thumbs up. Let's expand this channel. Let's expand this community of those who want to learn more about their shadows and elevate themselves in a safe space. And 33 on the timer. And let's support this collective. Let people know that, yeah, I've been there. And it's great on the other side. Okay? All right. Until next time, go out there and lead with love. Juka out.